All right, 3-point contest, which, by the way, clearly should be last, not the dunk contest. Like
Yes.
we're all waiting for the 3-point shootout on
Yes.
Saturday. Just fix the order. So we got 8 people in order of odds. Patty Mills is the favorite, I guess. Fred VanVleet, Luke Kennard, Zach LaVine, Trae Young, Desmond Bane, CJ McCollum, and our one big guy, Karl Anthony Towns. Matt, I know you've gone long on the research on this one, so we're going to save you for last. Raheem, let's have you go first. Who do you like in the 3-point shootout?
All right, I like 2 guys. I'm going with Luke Kennard plus 600 and Fred VanVleet. Look, for me, I've always had this one philosophy when it comes to the 3-point shootout, and I think it's changing now as we have this 3-point revolution. But to me, I've always wanted like 3-point specialists. I mean, guys who they're in the league because they shoot threes. Like, growing up, I saw Tim Legler win the award. I saw Mark Price win the award. I saw Steve Kerr, Peja Stojakovic, Jason Capono. I mean, guys who are 3-point specialists. So I always tend to look at those guys, not the guys like Zach LaVine or Trae Young. These guys are just pure scorers. I want guys who are just pure shooters. And I think it's impacted things lately because everybody can shoot the 3 just as well. But I look at Luke Kennard. To me, he's just a guy who he's never shot less than 39% from deep in any of his 5 seasons. I think he's at 43.4% this year. And, I mean, you saw what he did to the Wizards last week or 2 weeks ago. I just like this guy. He's playing in his home. He's from Ohio, so I'm rolling with him. And then, I got to roll with my Raptors. Fred VanVleet, much to Matt's chagrin. Like, I mean, he can knock him down under pressure. I love his release. So I'm rolling with those 2.
I like Kennard, reasons you said. He's a great shooter. And I like Desmond Bane, like I said earlier. He's a 42% shooter. You can get Bane at plus 600 and Kennard at plus 600. I think that I like Bane better, but I do worry that he might kind of tear out by the finals because he's been doing so many competitions in a couple of days. So I think I put those about even. I might just take a little bit of both of those there. So I like Kennard. Raheem likes Kennard. Matt, do you like Kennard? What do you think about the field here? I know you got the deep dive.
LaVine was my pick last year. LaVine, I'm going to have to go with him again this year. I think I'm probably going to, because we're getting good numbers on all these guys, because for some reason, again, Patty Mills is the favorite, which is very odd to me. Look, I got FVV at plus 440. I got LaVine at plus 600. If we look at Luke Kennard, we can go ahead and throw him in on this one. What's his number at, guys?
600 at FanDuel.
Yeah, so I could take those 3 and I'm still going to come out ahead. Like I'll probably put more on LaVine. That's what I'll do. I'll put more on LaVine and FVV, and then I'll put a less amount on Kennard. And this is like an absurd deep dive for a 3-point contest. But hey, if you want to make money, like this is where we got to get to. If we look at some of those numbers on handoffs, right? If we look at those kind of percentages, we do start to see a little bit of a differential just in terms of who does well in what situation, because a lot of times the best shooters are just guys that wind up with catch and shoot opportunities only, right? Like that's a big differential there. Kennard this season, for example, is 28th overall. Then you've got Desmond Bane is 17th on handoffs this season. He is absolutely incredible. Now, some of these are going to factor in when you take a handoff and you drive to the bucket. So it's not always shots, but I do think that looking at some of these metrics are kind of important. You can find this information on NBA.com. It's got in the play type description. So I still think that there's value on VanVleet. I like LaVine, but you guys have talked me into Kennard. I'm going to be on Kennard in this one as well. I think those are the 3 best bets: FVV, Zach LaVine, and Kennard.